we's making money. We've got ads. Here, give me a cup of coffee. If anybody says show up. Birthday ball. Good morning, brother. That reminds me, I gotta set the. Oh, I went and did. I had to have my knee operation, so I took a couple of weeks off after having my knee operation. I went in on July 30th and had a total knee replacement done. Oh, I announced it for weeks. Um, I got there at 6:30 in the morning. I was in the operating room 7:30 or so. It took. I was only supposed to be in the operating room for about 3 hours. Both the upper part of the knee joint and the bottom part of the knee joint. They they opened up the door and threw it to the dog that was waiting for the bone outside the door. Good morning, cornbread. Um, both parts of the upper and lower part of the knee was just hammered, and they had to do a lot of work. I was in there for 4 hours. Um, they had a lot of uh, arthritis. Um, they had to have a lot of work done. I didn't. I didn't have a lot of pain. Um, I haven't had. Let's see. Today is Tuesday. Um, no, today's Monday. Um, I haven't had a pain pill since Monday maybe, or Tuesday of last week. A Percocet. I haven't had anything. I take a muscle relaxer at night to go to sleep, but I have not had a Percocet or nothing. Um, I am. Good morning, everybody. In case I missed you, I have. I'm in a little bit of a pain, but I'm trying not to use the Percocets. I'm trying not to do anything. I'm walking without, and I shouldn't be doing it. And that's probably what's causing me the pain is I'm walking without the walker a lot, and I shouldn't be doing that. I should use the walker somewhat, so I'm not putting too much stress on my kneecap. But I hate the walker. I'm trying to get away from it. Um, let's see. Wednesday, I walked with the walker like 150 feet with my therapist, and then I carried the walker 150 feet. And then Friday, same therapist, I walked 150 feet, and then I walked back 150 feet, and then I did all my exercises and everything without the walker. And I did all that without the walker. So. No, I didn't watch CNN in the hospital. Fox. Feels like a reunion, that's right. So, um, the kitty, the girl, she was worried about me because I was gone a day. I didn't come home that night or that same day. I spent the night. And I come home and she was looking at me, and she, Kathy wouldn't let her in the bedroom with me or nothing like that because she didn't want her jumping up on me. And finally, a couple of days later, she'd, open up the bedroom door and let her come in. And I told her to pick her up and, hand her to me. And she handed her to me, and I put her up here on my chest, and it can change a man. That's right. So, yeah. She's been good, though. So, I got I got 33 staples. Kathy, she's been a trooper. She's helped me all the way through this. Do you need anything? You want me to do something for me? For you. You want me to help you? I can do that for you. Let me get that for you. You know, um, I think, let's see, what was it? Thursday. Thursday when I got out of the hospital. I come home Wednesday, Thursday, I think Friday. Friday. She went to the store to get something. I come home and I don't know, there was a few dishes in the sink. I did dishes for her. She said, "You didn't have to do those." And I said, I wanted to see if I could do them and if I could stand up, and I did them. She said, "Well, I was surprised when I got home and seen that they were done." The other knee is fixed. I got that done 5 years ago or 4 years ago. So I know, don't wear it out. Yeah. I'm still a little tender and still a little sore. I can't I can't pick my leg up like this off in a seated position. I mean, I can stand up and lift my legs like this. I can stand up and go like this, straight out. I can do all that. But from a seated position, they cut so much muscle up through here above the kneecap to fix all this because it was just, like I said, it was hammered. That I have no upper thigh strength right now. Oh, I don't know. Um, I can get in and out of the bathtub by myself. Yeah, I can get into an ass kicking contest now. But the bathtub before the knee operation was getting tricky, man. Every time I would get into it every morning, um, it was scary. Um, because I'd get into it and I didn't know if my knee was going to give out, as I was getting one leg in and getting the other one in. And I need to renovate the bathroom, put a shower, nice big walk-in shower, or put it in a walk-in tub. And I don't know, that might come next summer. I gotta hold on a second. I gotta do something here. I thought I edited that shit out of there already. There, there we go. Yeah, am I gonna sell my hair? Yeah. Yeah, they say they can do that one day. Yeah. I just can't afford to have them do that. What are you doing, kitty kitty? You're just a little pistol today. There you go. Trust me, if you keep a Democrat in there, he ain't going to pay for it. You might have a chance if Trump gets in there. Now, if you were a homeless illegal alien, they would buy you a house. And then they would make you a handicap accessible bathroom for you. So if any of your handicapped illegal alien family decided to show up, they would have a handicap accessible bathroom to use, because that would only be the right thing to do. No. Oh, they're stupid. They're damn stupid. Anyways, I have a doctor's appointment at 10:20 today, so they're going to take my staples out. I'm going to take my phone with me. I'm going to ask the doctor when he comes in if I can video it. Across the street, they capped off the water and the sewer lines. So they're going to be tearing down that house as soon as they got to do asbestos abatement on it. And so they got to do that. Hopefully that comes within the next week or so. And they probably should be tearing down that house within the next couple of weeks. They might want to shut the electricity off first, though, because there's there's a light on in the basement still. I don't know if the owner knows it or not, but his light bill is growing every day. Yeah. He was down the street about 4 or 5 blocks. Now, me and Kathy, or Kathy and I, we were outside when that car come zipping by, but we didn't know if the car had been in an accident. They just come cruising by quick as hell. I didn't get a chance to look at the car or not. I was talking to we were outside with my in-home nurse, and we were talking to her because we were doing our thing out there, and then I had my physical therapy, and we were talking to her, and this car comes zipping by the house. So don't have any idea who it is. I'm sure if the cops had any idea, any smarts at all, they would look at rings from up and down the street, and they could probably find out who it is. But I'm probably sure it's probably the person that got shot up or got shot at down on James or Treat or whatever. Had a shooting go on down on a few blocks over the same night, 5 shots. So I don't know. In the good neighborhoods. Yes, the boy was 14 or is 14 years old. He's in critical condition. He's suffering a brain hemorrhage or something like that. They had to do they had to relieve pressure on his brain. I don't know where he's at. He's in critical condition in one of the big hospitals. You got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. A little 14-year-old boy over here. Um, I don't know where he lives or who he is, but he was down the street a few blocks and got hit by a car, hit and run. I can bring it up. I want to show you something. Let's see. Huh. Um, well, it's been a lot of trying to find it. I think it's just handy dandy. If Simone Biles wanting to give $4 million to Kamala Harris, huh? Isn't that nice of her? Tells you how mentally ill she is, huh? Here it is. Skiba, how you doing? A little 14-year-old boy. It is 54 here right now. Anyways, language might not be appropriate, but you see these two pieces of shit right here? Hopefully they die an agonizing death. Um, Hopefully they both get shanked in prison multiple times and, you know, bleed out. Hopefully it takes them several hours to die in agonizing death. These two people had a 6-year-old boy, and they said the 6-year-old boy was bad, so they put him in a corner and they made him stand there. And that 6-year-old boy, they made him stand there for hours and hours and hours. And then if he had to go to the bathroom, they wouldn't let him. And if he peed his pants, they'd whip him. If he pooped his pants, they'd whip him. And then they decided that wasn't good enough, so they took a staple gun and they took a staple gun and hit him with a staple, shot him with a staple gun. And then they thought, oh, that wasn't working either, so they took a BB gun and they shot him with BBs. Now the grandmother knew that they were making him stand in the corner, but they didn't know that they were abusing him. And she told them that they shouldn't make him stand in the corner for hours and hours and hours because that wasn't right. And they told her to mind her own business because he was a bad boy. Well, I guess this went on for days and days. Well, then the kid they finally let him go to bed, and the mother noticed the kid wasn't breathing right or whatever, called 911. And the kid died the next day in the hospital. After investigation, they found all the bruises and all the welt marks from the BB guns and all the staple holes and all the other things. And yeah. So, but these two people, they said they didn't do nothing to the kid. Well, we all know that's a lie. They know it's a lie. They're arrested. Like I said, poor little kid never had a chance with them people. So, yeah, death by bongo bongo, yeah. Hopefully, like I said, they both get shanked in prison. Hopefully they die an agonizing death and it takes forever. I mean, I hope they lay there for hours and hours, in agonizing pain. A couple of weeks actually would do justice before they die. What is it? Law-abiding citizen, where they took the oil from the pufferfish, from the liver of a pufferfish. Give that to them, and then start dissecting them piece by piece. where it paralyzes them and then they feel everything, but they can't move. I think that's what they need. So. But this happened up in Wayne County, Michigan. I can't believe how people are. I see the former CEO of YouTube, the one that caused all this. We had a dirt bike up in, I guess, in Monroe or whatever, led people on a chase, or cops on a chase, and finally crashed into a car. But I don't know if you guys all know this or not, but my older brother, Danny, and I, Kevin, our older brother was killed on a motorcycle in a motorcycle accident. Um, yeah, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. Anyways, the former CEO of YouTube, passed away the other day. She's like 56 or whatever. But she's the one that caused all that rigmarole or whatever, where that one woman went to YouTube and started shooting up people. Yeah. Well, you can thank Kamala and Joe for it because they're bringing it in by the ton. We'll punk it. Yeah. Yeah, it could be. Oh, good girl. Yes, you did. Come here. Shots, everybody, shots. 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 Shots. Let's see. It's 5 Case Monday. It's 2-shot Monday. Shots. No, I don't have a pop-up. Oh, you've been keeping up with the data? Well, that's good. I haven't had a drink since like the 22nd of April. Since before I got sick the first time. I know. That's right. Well, that's a good thing. Did it work? I mean, did they get it? Yeah. There you go. Only makes 3. There you go. Yeah. I don't mess with that crap either. Never have, never will. There you go. Yeah, you never hear recreational crack. That's right. Yeah, I only do it on Saturdays and Sundays. Yeah. I do it Friday and Saturday nights. That way, Sunday I'm clear for Monday morning. Yeah, I don't need to do crack. I got it all right here. Huh? Damn. I'll tell you what. That fentanyl stuff, that's some powerful shit, man. I don't know about the illegal stuff, but that legal stuff is. Mm-hmm. Because I had a sample of it a couple of weeks ago. Oh yeah, the one with the round globes, or that one, that one, or that one, the one in the middle, or the one on the end. The one in the middle. Now is that a stained glass one or a painted one? You know, usually, yeah. I'm telling you. Um, there's two of them there. There's a red and yellow one, and then a blue one. The blue one in the back is a stained glass one. That one right there in the front is a painted one. Fentanyl, yeah. But got an ad coming up in 50 seconds. Oh, it's pretty stout. Fentanyl, um, they give it to me, and it put me in la la land. I'm telling you. I said, we'll give you some fentanyl for the pain. I said, fentanyl? She said, yeah. I said, ain't that shit from China, is it? She said, no, this is the good stuff. It's made here in America. Well, I didn't want to die. She said, oh, no, don't worry about it. America won more medals than anybody, 146 or something like that. That one, I gotta get a haircut because this shit won't sit right. Well, they put me on fentanyl in the hospital during the operation, and then when I got out, I got fentanyl out of the operation. Um, right after the operation, I had fentanyl, and then in the middle of the night, they give me Percocet, and then they put me on Percocet after that. So, now when I got home, yeah, I have no idea. Um, but you know what? Our illustrious leader will probably say, please don't. You know what? I think after they'd hurt this, the last time, after they bombed one of our bases, I think I'd have made that, Royal Palace, uh, you know, a rubble mound. I, they're already a turd world. I'd have made them. I'd have stoned them back into the. I'd have made them back into the Stone Age. Go right after the Royal Palaces, or whatever the hell it is, and their bases, and just bomb the living shit out of everything they got. After you do that, there ain't much left there. Walk in there with about 5,000 trucks full of food and start handing it to them people. You'd be surprised how nice they'll be. They'll finally get to eat a meal. I heard she's going to be in the wiener stuffing division, Olympics. How many wieners can you put in your mouth at once? Bologna and bread, that's right. You may not think so, but them people in Iran, a lot of them don't. They don't get to eat one meal a day maybe, and it's not that great of a meal. All their money, they're taxed to death all their money goes to the Ayatollah so he can do his stuff. And you better praise him. If you don't, you get beat. And if you don't like the beating you're getting, you get killed. So. And if you own a shop or whatever, you pay heavy taxes. So you got to, you charge a lot of money for everything that you sell, so you can pay the taxes. That's why nobody has any money, because they got to pay a lot of stuff. They got to pay a lot of taxes, so they can, get 3 slices of bread. Yeah, it's like what Russia. I wouldn't. The Vegas shooter, I wouldn't doubt it. Like in Russia, they have long bread lines and everything else like that. And if you don't like it, too bad. What are you going to do? All their houses and apartments and stuff are kept like 62 degrees or whatever, just enough to keep you warm. You get enough wood or enough heating oil to keep your house warm. Not hot, not comfortable, just warm. Yeah. But these countries that, praise Allah and Muhammad and all them other ones and want to attack us, if you took them back to the Stone Age again, and then you went in, and give their people, the citizens. I'm not saying attack the citizens. They're the military and the leaders. Get rid of that. And then go in and give the citizens the food, the water, and the aid and the comfort that they need. You'd be surprised how well they like America. The only reason why they hate America is because they're told to hate America. Oh, we're by far. Oh, saint. I'm telling you, we're nowhere near a saint. We left sainthood a long time ago. Right before John Kennedy was killed, we left sainthood. When they brought in the Fed, the Federal Reserve, when all them crooked bastards made the Federal Reserve, and the United States government decided to bring in the Federal Reserve, because the Federal Reserve is not a government-owned business. It's not owned by the government. It's an independent. When the government brought in the Federal Reserve, which is a bunch of independent people own that, when they brought that in, that ruined America. Pretty girl. Yeah. Here. Come here. They want to see the pretty kitty. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, they do. Yeah. So pretty girl. She had a birthday. She's a year. No bites. She's a year old now. And her adoption is coming up here shortly. We adopted her almost a year ago. Yes, we did. So, No, don't do that. No. I don't understand why she doesn't like to be loved. But she, you might be part Russian, yeah. What you hiding for? Oh, you camera shy? They want to see the baby. See the girl? They want to see the girl. Yeah. They love the girl. What'd they tell you? I'll put a knot on your forehead, make you look like a unicorn if you don't quit. Yeah. There. Quit. There you go, girl. Pretty girl. We don't do that. All right, give me another cup of coffee. Da, 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 da. I'll be right with you. I gotta make a pot for mama yourself. Oh, I'm welcome. I'll use the little boys' room real quick and I'll be ready for you. know, uh, you come went home. The other day, I cut up 6 red skin potatoes, diced them up. Remember, I did a thing on them turkey sausage patties. I cut up 4 turkey sausage patties and 1 medium-sized onion, and I fried them all up in my little square skillet. And I had that for breakfast one day. And then the next day, I had that with a couple of eggs. And then the next day after that, I made omelets. I made an omelet with it. And then the day after that, I made another omelet with it. And I still have enough to make another omelet with it today. Got an ad coming up in 45 seconds. Kathy had, the first day, she had a dish of it. No, I did not. Oh, yeah, the Amish buggy. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. You know what? You know things are bad when the Amish are getting on it. That's right. Yep. I see you got my toolbox up here. Let's see. There you go. He even brought Ezra back. Well, this is pretty nice. You know, it's how Kamala is uh, uh, following suit, right? Maybe I can get it bigger for you. There you go. That's your vote? Yeah. Yeah. I didn't hear the story on that. I guess I don't want to. Milkshake, huh? Um, did you see Zelensky is invading Russia now? Huh. Yeah. Yeah, he decided he's going to cross the border and go into Russia. Isn't that nice of him? I thought that was one of the conditions that we were going to give him, weapons and arms and stuff, is that he couldn't go across the border. Maybe there was, misunderstanding in the translation. Yeah. Wow. There always such big money in wars. Halliburton is one of the biggest manufacturer of weapons. Okay, and most of your major senators, like Nasty Pelosi, um, Dick Cheney, all these big names in Congress and in Senate and the House of Representatives and stuff, they are um, stockholders in Halliburton. When it comes to war, oh, they're all for it because they don't care. It's all money. And it's not their kids that are going. It doesn't matter if they send in our kids over there because their kids aren't going. They know damn well their kids aren't going. Yeah, ain't no fortunate son. You're right. That's exactly what that song's about. Being a senator's kid or somebody's rich. Years ago, the reason why you didn't have to go to war is if you were in college. Okay, so all the rich people would go to college because the poor people couldn't afford to go to college. They didn't have scholarships. You couldn't afford to go to college, so you went to war. Now they give out scholarships, so everybody can afford to go to college. So now you get your, if they had the draft, the rich kids wouldn't go to war anyways. 'The girls, Harley and Gretchen, they do love you there. Oh, Amish, number one son. Amish, number one son. The girls, Harley and Gretchen, they are about 80% moved out to their dad's house now. Um, I think they start school the 20th of August or something like that. Or 26th of August. I think it's the 20th of August, actually. 26th of August, I think. Oh, no. And that's why the girl is running around. Yeah, Tim. Hey, when you go to Canada, make sure you get save room in that buggy. Well, you might have to hook up a hay wagon. Rosie O'Donnell and Whoopi Goldberg want to go too, so probably going to need a hay wagon to put them two on there. That's right. You're probably going to have to get the Borax team to pull that team up there though. You know, 20 mule team or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah. Yeah, mule, yeah. No, you can ride in the buggy, but you're gonna have to pull a hay wagon behind you. Put some cattle racks on there. I was sent a blackmail picture yesterday. Okay. Somebody tried to blackmail me. You gotta wear your fishing robe. Don't forget your socks too. Your shoulder socks. Okay. In the back row, that's Dan, then me, and then our sister Kelly. Then the front row, that's Connie. And then the middle one, that's Bonnie. And then this one on the end in the white shirt, that's Robin. She's one that passed away. Yeah, your nipple socks. Um, but that was from a family reunion back in 2013. So Kevin sent that to me and said, I'm going to show this to everybody so you know how much you love your sisters. And I said, what about it? And I told him, you got to get over it. So, but I thought I would just show everybody. That's what Connie, Bonnie, and Kelly and Robin look like. Robin passed away a couple of years ago. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with drugs. The one in the middle in the front, she does backpacks for children and sweaters and hats. She just did the backpacks for children for this weekend at a church. Give away like 300 backpacks plus school supplies for kids. She works all year long getting supplies for kids so I'll have school supplies for kids. Connie, I don't know. She lives in Toledo. I don't know what she doesn't do anything. She's wasted her life. Kelly back there in the back, she is a nurse at a nursing home. So Kevin sent it. Yeah, he sent it. So. And then that's Dan. But like I said, this is 11 years ago, or 9 years ago, back in 2013. And it says 7. There's 6 out of 7 right there. I wish Kevin would have been in there because that would have been nice to have a family picture. He didn't want to show up because you didn't want to show up. It would have been nice to have a family picture. I think actually Kathy took the pick or something, or Christy took the pick, or somebody. I don't know. So, we got an ad coming up in 55 seconds. I know, but you got to let it go. I'd let it go a long time. I joke on here, but I let it go. I don't agree with a lot of stuff they do or they did in their life, but I let it go. I'm the black sheep of the family. I sleep a lot better at night. I have no chest pain or heavy heart or anything like that. I just, no stress. Photoshop them. There ain't enough room in the picture. I don't know how to Photoshop. But that's them. I don't know if you guys ever seen it or not, but you can't blackmail me now. I showed it. And I did save it to my folder, so I have it. Here, I'll show you. Trying to find. I had it and I got to find it again. That's our older brother. That was Kim. Oh, he was killed when we were 16, 45 years ago. Good morning. Good morning. Well, your family gatherings wouldn't be over in an hour if you just, you know, all you have to do is just shut up. You don't have to say nothing. Just don't say anything that provoke anything, and that's it. Sorry to hear that, there, Amish. Well, all you got to do is just, walk away. Then we are getting old. You're right. Good morning, Linda. I'm healing up pretty good. How's Tom doing? In your yeah. I got a doctor. Like I said, I got a doctor's appointment at 10:20. She's taking me because right now, like I said, I'm having trouble lifting my leg up and down from the seated position. I don't know if I can actually drive or not. Um, so we're gonna try that. I'm not driving today, so we're gonna take the staples out. There you go. I have to lift the other one. No, I can stand up and go like this, you know, knees bent, everything like this, go kick them out. I just can't. That hurts like hell. They cut so much muscle up here above the knee because this was hammered. It took them an extra hour, like you said. It took me an extra hour to fix everything up there because it was just wasted. He said this should have been done a year ago, but I was so busy last year I couldn't get it done, and I just did so much damage to it. And in all honest, honesty, I'm probably glad we did shut down the business because I've been keeping track of the auction houses, and at this point last year, we had done almost 100 auctions and farmers markets. At this point last year, at this point right now, 12 auctions and like 18 farmers markets. That's it. That's it. This year would have been a bust. They have not had anything for auctions. Nothing. So I'm glad I'm out of it. I'd have lost my ass. Sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. I did not know Amish, and I'm sorry to hear that. I told Spirit back when she was probably a month and a half, 2 months old. I looked right at her in the eyes, and because she was just a little bitty thing, I looked at her and I said, "Please, I don't think I could do this again because when Callie was killed, I said, make sure you outlive me because I don't think I could do this again." You have to have lift help sometimes, yeah. I understand that. It's been over. It's been over a year. She was killed on May 18th. All right. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, that's LSD. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Yeah. So I actually, I'm going to take a Percocet before we leave today because I got 33 staples and they're gonna take them out, and I'm pretty sure that's not gonna feel good. The incision is 9.05 inches long. And for those keeping track, I did win. Um, there you go. that's good. Remember before the surgery, I told you I bid on 3 boxes of T-shirt bags plus a holder. I bid $45 on it because the bags are really expensive. Okay, each box of bags is like $40. In the bags say thank you for shopping with us. Okay, so they're generic bags. Um, that is great, Amish. That's great. So my daughter wanted them because she's got a produce stand and that's what she wanted. She said, "Could you bid on them for me?" I said, "Yes." I ended up getting all 3 boxes of bags and the T-shirt bag holder for $12.60. That was the commission and everything on it. No. So they ended up. I got it. I won it on the 1st of August, and they had to go pick it up on the 2nd. So, and the guy, they went and picked it up, and I'm sorry. Yeah, how's your mom doing? I heard that you had to go up there and see her. Um, the guy that had the auction, last time I seen him, he asked me how I was doing. I said, "Well, I got an operation scheduled for, knee replacement." When my wife or Kathy got up there and my grandson, he said, "How's he doing?" She said, "Good." Did he have the operation yet? She said, "Yep, he's home recuperating." He said, "You tell him I said, get well better, get better soon," or something like that. She said, "I will." So, the guy's a real good guy. I've known him for a few years. He's getting out of the business. No, she sells produce. She's got an acre garden, and she goes to farmers markets now. Well, my prayers are with you. Kathy's mom was put on hospice in 3 days. That's all it took. So, and I won't express my views on hospice because people don't like to hear it, but I I don't agree with it. No, not not that there's anything wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with hospice. I'm saying there's I understand that. What I'm saying is let's just put it this way. Jack Kevorkian, you know who Dr. Jack was. Dr. Jack Kevorkian was doing the same thing as hospice was doing. The only thing different that Jack Kevorkian was doing, that hospice is doing, is Jack Kevorkian was doing it without hospice. Hospice got pissed, brought in the legislation, brought in the law, and had Jack Kevorkian convicted of murder. But hospice is doing the same thing as Jack Kevorkian was doing. In fact, Jack Kevorkian never killed a single person. Never, never, ever. He set it up. They did it themselves. The only thing hospice does, um, got an ad coming up in 50 seconds. Hospice, when hospice was here for Kathy's mom, hospice took away all of Kathy's mom's medicine. And it was slow, agonizing death. They put her on painkillers so she didn't know, but they took away all her medicine. And that's the only thing different between Jack Kevorkian and hospice. They just drugged her up and let her fade away. Jack Kevorkian just let them push the button and they did their own selves in. And it was humane, it was dignified, and everything else. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with hospice. It's just the way that the government did Jack Kevorkian over the deal. I thought it was bad. Yeah. I have no idea. Dr. Jack. No. Love you, Dan. Goodbye, Kevin. Love you too. We all leave, you're right, we all leave in the end. But they screwed Dr. Jack over, and he died in prison. So, and I thought I was wrong. And it was all over because, you know, hospice, they were the ones that pushed for this because they wanted to be, they didn't want to have, 400 or 500 people out there doing this for a living, taking away their money. You're right. And I'll tell you right now, when you go to the doctor or something, you get a copay or a specialist or something like that. You don't with hospice. No. Even though they're a specialist, you don't get a copay. In Medicare, they'll pay the bill 100%. They don't care if it's $50,000. They'll pay the bill 100%. You know why? Honestly, because that's the last bill they have to pay. It's just a money game it's a money game with everybody up there. Honestly, that's all it is. They don't care about you, me, or anybody else. Nobody does. If we don't start caring about each other, there's nobody else going to care about anybody. That's the thing. If you go quick, that's fine. But her mom was here 3 days, suffering. And, you go in there and her eyes were twitching and her lips were, quivering. And you could tell that she was actually probably overdosing. And so we lived, and Kathy, she absolutely, they come to talk to her, and she told them get the hell out. She after it was all over with, she didn't want nothing doing, and to this day she still doesn't. She won't talk to anybody from hospice. And I can't blame her. I really can't. And she didn't bring her uncle is the one that called them, and he didn't have any right. But once they walked in here, she told them to get out, and they said no. She didn't have any right. She said, "Well, I'm the power," and they said it's okay. Your sister's your wife's your mother's brother had us come in, and so it was bad. You're right. It's all felt by everybody else. So, and I tell you what, in all honesty, we had a sharp peg. The insurance companies are in charge. They're in control of everything. That was what I was going to tell you before. I'll tell you. I'll get to that in a second. But we had a Shar Pei. Her name was Princess, fawn colored. She looked just like a deer, that color. And Princess would sit in the bedroom with Kathy's mother all day long. And Kathy's mom would reach down and pet her, and she'd lay down beside the bed. She'd come out and go to the bathroom, get something to eat, and she'd go back in and lay down beside the bed. And she did that for months because she knew her mom was really sick. And when her mom passed away, Princess was in the bedroom with her. And so was a couple other people. Princess come out of the house, walked right out the door. She had to come outside. And she sat right there on the concrete out here. And she was crying and she was shaking and tears were going right down her eyes. And she was coughing and crying and everything. You literally crying. A dog was literally crying. And that was the first time I ever seen a dog cry. So she knew that her mom had passed. But anyways, insurance companies, they do suck. When I come home from the hospital, they put me on Percocet, okay? So the wife went to the pharmacy to get my Percocet, Myers Pharmacy, and she went there to get it, and they said, we can't fill it. She said, why is that? Because your insurance company won't pay for it. She said, why won't they? Because you had a order for Tramadol before you got this order of Percocet. You had an order of Tramadol filled for pain. So now the insurance company won't fill your Percocet. And she said, well, the doctor said to put him on Percocet because Tramadol won't take the pain away. Okay. So she said, well, what am I supposed to do? She said, well, you call your doctor and tell your doctor to call us and we'll call the insurance company. So she called me. I called the doctor. The doctor got right on the phone. He called Myers, the pharmacy. They called the insurance company, and the insurance company passed it. Now, this is a Tramadol. Rand, I had this refilled a month ago. I've never taken a one of them. I only take it when I need it. I don't take pain medicine. I've never taken it. It's been sitting there for a month, right there next to my computer. I don't take it. And like I said, I've only taken maybe 8 or 9 Percocets out of that bottle. That's it. So insurance companies suck. They think they can run your life. That's bullshit. An insurance company should not be able to mandate how you live. So I gotta get a cup of coffee. Oh, I'm going. Da, 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 I ain't no pastor. Yeah. I, I had to go tinkle again. Next couple of weeks, I'll be getting better and better. Leg's still swelled up. It's probably, oh, one third the size, again, bigger than this one. But it's still a lot smaller than what it was before. So, and I've been icing it. I have ice packs and stuff like that. I ice it every day. I do my stretches, my exercises, all that stuff. Um, so, uh, but today's our cousin's birthday. That's right. The LA Games in 28. Da, 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 da. Should have got that extended warranty. Yeah, I know. But I said, what the hell? I'm going to live life dangerously. You never can tell. I do know one thing. I need a haircut. Shave and a haircut. Two bits. Oh, guy ad coming up in 5 seconds. Nah, I'm a giver. I skipped it. I'm a giver. Yeah, I should have got the car shield because you never can tell. You got 5,000 parts. One could go out on you. You got 287 joints in your body, but not one in my pocket. Let's see. Where are they going out here? Google, how many joints are in a person's body?
350 joints. According to Cleveland Clinic, most experts define a joint as any place two bones meet. Others define joints differently, saying joints should only be considered places where two bones meet that move. Depending on which definition you use, adults have around 350 joints.
No, there's 350 joints in your body, but not one in my pocket. Yeah. Yeah. By dinner time, that's right, JR. Good morning, JR. So, yeah, really defines a joint different. You're right. Hey, I tell you what, that assassination attempt that happened on July 13th, there is no way in hell, excuse me for my language, that you're going to tell me any different that was not an inside job. There is no way. There's no way you can let some creepy MFer walk around a high political opponent like that, walk around with a rangefinder, okay, and you're keeping your eyes on him. Everybody's watching him, and then all of a sudden he disappears. No, he did not disappear. There is no way. There is no way in hell that happened. You know, I'm not like Forrest Gump says, I'm not a smart man, but I'm not a dumb man either. There is no way. You know what happened? And this is allegedly, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I can speculate. Okay? As soon as the shots rang out, they seen Trump go down. They figured the job was done, so they took out the shooter. And then he wasn't done. Well, now the shooter's gone. I would bet the farm on it that it was an inside job. Look at all the Secret Service people they had on. Most of them were idiots. The woman couldn't even find her holster. And 4'9". Who's she going to protect? She can't even, what she can do is protect Trump's belly button? She's not even tall enough to protect his chest. Yeah, I'm doing good there, JR. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Animals are smarter than a lot of humans. The guy walked around for 3 hours or something like that. Did drone footage. Okay, they didn't have a drone. They were told to put a guy up on that roof by the sheriff department. They didn't do that. Yeah. They said, hey, everybody go look for this guy. So they got the two people out of the window that was overlooking the roof to go look for this guy. It was a setup, I'm telling you. No, you're not better than you deserve. So, I'm glad you're doing good. It was a setup. It was done. It was done. And you know why? Jill's friend, yeah, head of the Secret Service. The FBI, I'm telling you, they're all crooked. They're all crooked. FBI, the Secret Service, the CIA, they're all crooked. Any agency with a letter on it, FBI, CIA, NSA, IRS, SS, they're all crooked. Each and every one of them. U.S. government is completely crooked. It's all run by money, but they're all crooked. Until you get the money out of politics, it'll never be straight again. And that goes back to the Federal Reserve again. I'm just telling you, that's why JFK was killed, because he was gonna get rid of the Federal Reserve because he found out what they were doing, and he was gonna announce it. He did a speech about 10 days before his assassination, and he was gonna announce it, I think that day, at a public speech, and was killed before it happened. Yeah. Kamala deserves, yeah, she deserves the Secret Service that Trump had. Yeah. Now, the former Secret Service agent, or head of Secret Service, was a friend of Jill's. Imagine that. A friend of Jill's. Mm-hmm. When she was First Lady, she was a Secret Service for Jill. Yeah. So, made her the Secret Service agent in charge. Now, this guy they got now, the acting Secret Service, he's just as big a suck ass as that one was. And he's just as crooked because he hasn't answered any questions or brought up any information, or, they haven't had any witnesses brought forward or nothing. Neither has the FBI. Better not. Let me, I know most of you guys don't like rappers, okay? I'm talking about song rappers. Um, I know most of you guys don't like rappers, but I don't really like rappers either. But this guy right here, um, does have some language in it. But listen to what he has to say. He's rapping about January 6th, okay? It's a white guy. He's rapping about January 6th. And he makes perfectly good sense. The only reason why they cared about January 6th, the politicians, is because it happened to them. They didn't care about when all the cities were burning down before that, but when it happened to them, they cared about it. So you got to watch it. I think the guy's pretty damn spot on with this rap. So, anyways, I got to get out of here, y'all. I got to get some breakfast in me. I got to take my medicine and then get a quick shower in. I got a doctor's appointment at 10:20. So y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. And we will see you Wednesday at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard if you're so inclined to join me. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care. And watch that video and tell me, Wednesday if you don't believe this guy is spot on about this video. They don't care about us. They only care about them. Like I said, it does have some language, but listen to what he has to say about it. No rappers in there. I understand, Junkyard, but just listen to it because the guy is spot on about our politicians. Take care, everybody.